Hey, hi there. Here is a question that I got on my Twitter handle saying what really comes first in the ideation journey? Is it problem or is it an idea? Well, an interesting question. Sometimes you find that I've got this aha moment. I've got a great idea. I need to work on this. But is that really true? Is that how it starts? Let's pause for a while and see what Albert Einstein had to say about this. He said, if I had an hour to solve a problem, I would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and just 5 minutes thinking about the solution. Look at the importance that Einstein was giving to the problem. He believed in hanging on to the problem, going around with the problem, not just dumping into solutions directly. And here is another interesting quote from my friend Rajesh Shetty, who says, shine the light on the problem first before you expect them to pay attention to your solution. So important, isn't it? Right? So understanding the pain point really helps instead of directly going there and saying, here is a solution that I have. So, well, which all tells you that it's important that we focus on problems. In fact, a research has shown that hard thinking is what gives rise to creativity, right? So the hard thinking that you have done in the problem solving is what gives rise to creativity. In fact, my own guru, Sri Bhagwan, the founder of Oneness University, spoke about this. It's a very interesting take. Have a look at that. He said, after working very hard and thinking very hard, if you could set aside your thought process, you could become very creative. To be truly creative, you must stop thinking. When that happens, then something comes from inside, that is true creativity. Then he continues to say, well, but then the question is, how are you going to put aside your thought process? Bhagwan responds saying, by simply putting aside your thought process, you're not going to become creative because you must do all the hard thinking as well. Let's note that hard thinking is a must. If you can really do hard thinking, and then if you learn the art of putting it aside, aside your thought process, then you would discover that simply the creativity comes into your consciousness. It could be that you're working on an engine or it could be some new design. It would just come up. The process, Sri Bhagwan says, is done inside, of which we are not really aware of. It will just be thrown up, and he says, in silence, creation occurs. So, hard thinking is very, very important. Let's not give it up. Now that you understood the importance of problems, sometimes you find that, I don't really have a solution for this problem. I have hit that dead end. So what do I do more? That is when you need to see whether you need to redefine the problem, right? So can I turn the problem around? Can I ask a set of inverse questions? Well, here is a problem. Let me try to find out where is it not a problem? For whom it is not a problem, right? So, or I just play around with the nouns and verbs in that particular problem statement, right? So, redefining the problem will actually give you a new dimension. Or it can also be that you should understand the past of the problem to come out with a good solution, right? So, how do you systematically understand the past? Well, what are the challenges at the super system level, at the subsystem level in the past, right? Why is this problem still continuing, right? What do I need to do that people have not done in the past? So focusing on the past will also help you. Now that you are thinking about some solution, don't forget the potential problems that your solution could have in future. Think about it, anticipate it. So let's find out what are the potential problems that our solutions would have in the future. So future problem thinking is also equally important. So this was a short journey about problem analysis. So if you ask me, a good problem analysis framework is a starting point for a meaningful ideation. So spend time on it.